So yesterday day 2. See day 2 Java introduction given. Day 2, yes, that introduction. What is Java? Yes, about Java. Next Java release, that Java features. Next JDK, about JDK. JDK different editions. What are the editions in Java? Yes, about these editions. So what are the different editions? Here this contains what? Complete Java contents discussed. Java contents discussed. Next, what was happened with Java since 1995 to today? That history discussed. Next, why Java got this much of popularity? That also discussed. Okay. Yes. All this by the year 2010, Java has become leader in the market. So by the year 2010, all existing applications, almost all existing applications were migrated to Java. So same year taken over by the Oracle Corporation. Software has become leader. Okay. Now presently Java is a leader in the market, no doubt. Okay. Yes, millions of applications were developed in Java to support millions of applications. Yes, crores of resources required. Yes, there is a lot of requirement in Java. Still shortage of employees. Okay. Yes, industry unable to find the Java resources. Still lot of shortage is there. Okay. Most of the companies taking trained freshers who completed Java. Yes, taking them. Okay. Yes. So this is a complete history. Java history and about Java. Yes, today topic Java features. This is today topic. Yes, today topic. JDK 1.0 released with these features: independent platform, portability, hook language, scalability, and security. So what are these things? What is independent platform? What is portability? What is hoop language? What is scalability? What is security? These features we should discuss. Okay. Yes. So yesterday all that history completed. Today starting these features. Today topic about these features. Yes. See, to understand all these features, yes, you need some basics. Directly may not be understand this feature. I can explain, but you can't understand. So for this purpose, some basics required. Some basics like OS. So what is operating system? Yes, how operating system behaves when you're running Java program. When you're running Java program or C program or C++, that OS behavior. Yes, if you know that behavior, then easy to understand this independent platform portability features. OS knowledge. To understand these features, you must have OS knowledge. Next, what is interpreter? Yes, about interpreter. Interpreter and the compiler knowledge. Interpreter and the compiler. Interpreter and the compiler. Operating system, interpreter, compiler. Next, about exe file and dot class file. About exe file dot class file. Next, apart from this, about low level languages and high level languages. Low level and high level languages. Okay. Right? Yes. So these are some basics. We know these basics. What is voice? What is interpreter? What is compiler? What is exe file? What is dot class file? Yes, what is low level language? What is high level language? Yes, if you know these things here, then easy to understand all the figures. Okay, one second. See, even basics. Yes, these are some facts. These are required for you, compulsory. Yes, even guys are having 10 years of experience or they don't know properly. Because what is operating system properly they can't answer. What is interpreter compiler means? Yes, even this are they can't answer properly. What is exe file? What is dot class? There is no proper answer. Even known, yes, we can't get the proper answer from the experienced guys also. Let us see exactly what is voice, what is interpreter, what is compiler, what is exe file, what is dot class file. Yes, all of these things. So let us start from basics. See, I'm starting from the scratch. Starting from the basics here. Starting from basics. Starting from the basics. Yes, non-IT background guys also can understand these basics here. Everyone can understand. See here, why starting from the basics means, yes, you have to, yes, answer every question. Yes, when you're facing interview, yes, you have to answer every question. So for that reason, I'm starting from basics here. You must have every knowledge. Okay. Yes, more and more knowledge in software field. More and more knowledge. For that reason, including basics. Started from the basics here. Starting from basics. See, computer ware. Computer ware. Computer ware basically two categories. First one, hardware. Second one, software. Okay. Hardware and software. See, hardware. These are physical components of a computer. Hardware, these are physical components of a computer. Physical components like a keyboard, mouse, monitor, hard disk, keyboard, mouse, monitor, hard disk, all the hardware components. But it's not required for us. That is not our part. We are the software engineers. So let us start with software. Software. So what is a software? See, in software, everything is a program. Yes, everything is a program. Yes, everything software, everything is a program. Everything is a program. Everything is a program. Yes, it's a collection of programs. It is a collection. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs such as C programming, yes, C++, yes, Java, yes, Python, yeah, different programs. Okay, yes. Next here, the software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. Two categories. First one, system software. First one, system software. Second one, application software. System software, next application software. First one, system software. Next is application software. Yes, what is system software? System software. System software. See, it interacts. It interacts. It interacts with the hardware components. It interacts with the hardware components. Interacts with hardware components. It interacts with hardware components. System software. It interacts with hardware components. Examples. Examples. Operating systems and device drivers. Yes. See, system software. System software. This one. It interacts with the hardware components. System software. It interacts with the hardware components. Examples, operating systems and device drivers. Okay. See, software basically two categories: system software and application software. Here, Java comes under application software. Java is application software. Java is a application software. So our topic is application software. So before going to that, we will discuss something about system software. system software. It interacts with hardware components. Yes, example operating systems and device drivers. Okay. Yes, what is application software? Yes, what is application software? What is application software? Yes, application software. This is for the purpose. For the purpose of application development. For the purpose of application development. For the purpose of application development. Application software for the purpose of application development. Application. See apps. See, in our daily life, we are using many applications. Can you tell me some examples of applications? Anyone idea? Yes, in our daily life, we are using many applications. What are the applications we are using? Yes, in our daily life, we are using many applications. Can you tell me some examples? Yes, in our daily life, using many applications. You are using many applications. Okay, Sandesh, healthcare, banking. Okay, good. Next, any other applications? Yes, most used, common used application is what? Facebook. Facebook. Yes, Facebook sharing information. Yes, Facebook. 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 Twitter. Facebook. Twitter. WhatsApp. Yes, WhatsApp. Okay. Facebook. Twitter. WhatsApp. Yes. Flipkart. Flipkart. Next, banking. Banking. Online banking. Yes, banking apps. Okay. That is all these applications. Online trading applications. Yes, even this. Go to meeting, go to training also applications. Go to meeting, go to training, Zoom app. These are all the applications. Yes. To develop this kind of applications, we need some software. Those are called as applications. Yes, to develop this kind of applications, we need some software. Those are called as application software. Yes, application software. Best example, Java. Yes, Java is a mostly used application software. Out of all the technologies of software field, Java is a mostly used. Mostly used. Java. Next, Python is application software. Next, .NET is application software. Hadoop is application software. Okay, databases, application software. Okay, like this, different kind of things. See here, in software we are using many technologies. Yes, more than 100 technologies we are using. So, which is exactly application software? Which is exactly application software? See, system software interact with hardware components. See, OS. See, only OS interact with hardware components. Others cannot. Others cannot. Only OS can interact. Yes, device drivers also can interact with hardware components, but device drivers are part of OS only. Device drivers are part of OS only. So here OS interact with hardware components. Only operating system interact with operating system. You interact with hardware components. Only OS. That means except OS. All are application softwares. Okay, application softwares cannot interact. Okay, only OS. Only OS. See, software which is interacting with hardware is a system software. Which is not interacting is a application software. That's it. Not interacting with hardware. That is application software. So except OS. Except OS, all are application softwares. See, except operating systems. Yes, all are application softwares. All are application softwares. All are application softwares. Except OS. Except operating systems, all are application softwares. Okay, except OS, all are application software. OS means like Windows is a OS, Linux is a OS, Unix is a OS, Mac OS, Unix, Linux, Mac, Windows, Solaris, IBM, AX. Like there are different operating systems. Except that all are applications. Okay, fine. Yes, Java. Java comes under application software. So our topic is application software. Our topic is Java is application software. So our topic is application software. So before going to this, let us see about OS. Yes, about OS. See, to understand all these features here, they are Java features. Today topic is Java features here. To understand all these features here, you must have these basics here, like about OS knowledge, yes, interpreter and compiler knowledge, execl dot plus file knowledge, low level language, high level, these basics. If you know about all these basics here, if you know about all these basics here, then easy to understand these features. So for that reason, started from basics, started from very basic, very scratchy. Computerware, hardware, software. What is software? In software, again, two categories: system software, application software. System software interacting with hardware components, application software for the purpose of application development. Okay, except ways, all the application softwares. Once again, same thing it's in document here. Running notes is not necessary. See, introduction to software started from the basics, prepared from the basics. Okay, yes, it's a collection of programs. Okay, basically two categories: system, software, application. Same points mentioned here. Running notes is not necessary, just you follow document here. Same thing it's there in document here. Nothing extra in document here. Same as this. Everything covered in document here. Even single pointers not missing. Everything is prepared. Okay. Yes. Now let us see about ways here. Yes, about operating systems. Here this is important topic for us. Just to understand independent of platform. Platform is ways. Okay. To understand these features here, yes, you must have OS behavior, OS architecture. If you know that OS architecture, then easy to understand this. Let us see about that. About OS. Yes, about OS. Yes, you guys, some question for you guys. Some question. Can we run any program without OS? Can we run any program without OS? Simple, very simple question. Can we run any program without OS? Come on, guys. Very simple question. Can we run any program without OS? Can we run any program without OS? Can we run any program without OS? Answer is no. No. No OS, no computer. Without OS, no computer. Without OS, if no OS, no computer. So OS required compulsory. Okay, without OS, we cannot run anything here. We can't do anything. Okay. See here. Except bias. Bias. Except bias to run all programs. All programs. Except bias to run all programs. OS required. OS required. Okay. Except bias. Yes, except bias. What is bias? Bias is a hardware package, it's not a software. Bias is not a software. So what is bias? Bias stands for what? Anyone idea? Bias. What is bias? Very simple question. What is bias? Very basics this is. Basic knowledge in the software field. What is bias? What is bias? See, in your computer, yes, bias. Yeah, this is bias. Bias setup. Yes, bias chip. This is in motherboard. There is a bias chip. Yes, it's a bias chip. This is bias chip. This is bias chip. Bias chip. Okay. Yes, bias setup. Yes, you have to set up the bias. Okay, booting purpose. Booting purpose. You have to set up the bias. Yes, we should tell where is your OS is available. Is it available on the pen drive or hard disk or CD drive? That you have to set up. So based on setup on booting starts. So here BIOS, it's a hardware program. BIOS stands for yes basic, yes input and output, basic input output system. BIOS stands for basic input output system. Yes, BIOS is a hardware. Yes, BIOS is a hardware program. BIOS is a hardware program. Okay. Yes, it is a chip level. Yes, it's a chip level program. It's a chip level program. It's a chip level program. Okay. See here, BIOS is responsible. BIOS is responsible. BIOS is responsible. Yes, to boot operating system. To boot operating system. To boot operating system. So BIOS is responsible. BIOS is responsible to boot operating system. Yes, what is booting? Yes, what is booting? Yes, what is booting? Yes, booting is a process. Booting is a process of loading OS. OS from yes hard disk. Yes, OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Okay. Yes. Booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Okay. See here. Before starting OS, first BIOS starts. BIOS is the first program in your system. It's a hardware. So the BIOS is responsible. BIOS is responsible to boot operating system. So before starting OS, first BIOS will start. Once you power on your system, once you power on system, so first of all, that power signal goes to BIOS chip. Yes, where is BIOS chip in motherboard? In motherboard, yes, everything is connected to motherboard. BIOS, RAM, hard disk, processor, everything is connected to motherboard. Yes, all are connected to motherboards. Okay, right? Yes, once you power on your computer, once you power on your computer here, so first of all, that signal goes to BIOS. BIOS activates. Yes, that BIOS program is responsible to load the OS into RAM memory. So at the time of loading BIOS, looking BIOS setup is there. In your system BIOS setup, using F2. F2 key can go to BIOS, you can set up the BIOS. Okay, see, as a software engineer, these are the minimum knowledge. Okay, don't think I'm learning Java. Why these are all is required? You need yes every knowledge. Yes, these are minimum skills. Yes, minimum knowledge in the software field. You must have this knowledge here. Okay, so for that reason, I'm explaining, including basics, everything. Just matter of 2 days only. 2 days wasting of time is not an issue. 2 days spending, not wasting, but spending. Just 2 days spending on the basics and going to Java. Okay. Yes. 2 days, only 2 days spending on the basics. Just 2 days spending on the basics, then moving to Java. Yes, I can explain Java directly here. Okay. See, most of the trainers commercial, they will go to Java directly. No, I'm not a commercial. I wanted to explain many things. I wanted you much knowledge. Okay. So for that reason, I'm actually, yeah, teaching is my passion. Teaching is my passion. I want to deliver my knowledge and skills. That's it here. Okay, teaching is not my profession. I have very good job. I have very good job. Teaching is secondary for me. Yes, secondary teaching just it's a profession. Sorry, teaching is not a profession. Okay, just it's a passion for me. It's interest. Interest. That's it here. Okay. Yes. Yes. Booting. Booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Okay. Once loaded into RAM memory, your system is ready. Now tell me where this OS is running. Where this OS is running? Is it RAM memory or the hard disk? Where this OS is running? Yes, is it RAM memory or hard disk? RAM memory. Just now explained that. Yes, loading. Yes, actually everything in the hard disk only here. That copy of OS loads into RAM memory. Everything in the hard disk. Copy of OS loads into RAM memory. Okay, once load into RAM memory, now system is ready. See, everything is RAM memory only. OS running in the RAM memory. Java program running in the RAM memory. C program. Yes, go to meeting, go to training, everything inside the RAM memory only. Okay, everything is running inside the RAM memory. Hard disk only for storage purpose. Hard disk is only storage purpose. Okay, so data processing, everything happens in RAM memory. Now OS is running in the RAM memory. Okay, yes. Now let us see about OS here. Okay, yes. See, yes, your system. Suppose in system, yes. First of all, there is a hardware layer. Hardware layer. Here there is a hardware layer. On top of hardware, OS running operating system. Yes, operating system. Operating system. See, on top of OS only everything is running. Like C program running on top of OS, C++, Java. Okay, next. Yes, Hadoop. Okay. Yes, Hadoop. Yes, Python. Some databases, all databases. Even MS Office is running on top of OS. Everything running on top of OS. Okay, all are running on top of OS. Okay, 1 second. See, all the programs running on top of OS. Yeah, these are called as yes application software. Yeah, they're called as application software, right? Yes, previously we discussed application software. All the application software. See, except OS, all are application softwares. See, everything is running on top of OS. This application software. See, applications of all the application softwares running on top of OS, except OS, all are application softwares. Okay. See, on top of OS, all are running here. C program, C++, Java, Hadoop, whatever it is. You take any software in the market. What are the software? All the software is running on top of OS only. All the software. So those are application softwares. Okay. So is on top of OS, all are running. On top of OS, all are running. On top of operating system only, all are running. That means it's working like a platform. It's giving platform. OS giving platform. On top of it, all are running. So OS acting like a platform. So what is operating system? Yes, what is operating system? What is operating system? What is operating system? What is operating system? Okay. Yes, simple answer. Yes. First point. Yes, it's a platform. What is OS means? Simply it's a platform. It's a platform. Yes, what is OS means? It's a platform. Yes, where we can run all the application software, all the application software, all the application software, all the application software. So what is OS means? It's a platform. OS it's a platform. 1 second. This girl is unable to hear me, I think. See, if anyone unable to hear me, rejoin the session. Okay, if anyone unable to hear me, rejoin the session. This girl has to rejoin. Sureka has to rejoin. Yes, has to rejoin. Yes, she is in offline. Has to rejoin. Rejoin. Yes, rejoin. She is in offline. In others, yeah, everyone is okay. Fine. Yes, what is ways? It's a platform. It's a platform where we can run all the application software. See, not only platform here, not only platform. Suppose these programs generating some output. So these programs generating some output. So output of all these programs, first of all, delivered to OS. Output of all the programs delivered to OS, and then transfer to output device. Okay. See, output of all the programs delivered to OS and then transfer to output device. Okay. Right. Yes. Suppose reading from the keyboard. Reading from the keyboard. Yes. Keyboard data. goes to voice. Keyboard data goes to voice and then transfer to these programs. So between this application software, hardware, there is a voice. Like a mediator, middle layer between these two layers here. Application software and hardware. See, applications of these programs cannot interact with directly here. Hard cannot interact with hardware. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm saying. This girl has to rejoin. You are in offline. Okay. Yes, offline. You are in offline. Sureka has to rejoin into session. Okay. You are in offline. Rejoin. Okay. Rejoin. Yes. See, not only platform care, between application software, hardware, this ways means like a mediator. Exactly, you can say what interface. It's interface. Okay. Yes, it is an interface. It's an interface. Interface is like a mediator. It's an interface. Okay, it's an interface. Between. It's an interface between. See, not only platform acting as interface. It's an interface. Between application software layer, application software and hardware components. So between these two layers, it's a interface. It's an interface between application software and hardware components. Hardware components. So what is voice means? Simple answer. What is voice means? Simple answer. It's a platform. Where we can run all the application software. It's an interface between application software and hardware components. Okay, see here Java features independent of platform. Here platform is voice. On top of voice, Java program running, right? On top of voice, Java is running means voice acting like a platform. So here platform Java is independent of platform means independent of voice. Java program running on any ways. Yes, how Java made us independent of platform? Next topic. Page. First, let us finish all these basics. After finishing all these basics, we'll go to these features. Let me finish all these basics. Okay. Yes. Next, one more point in voice here. See, in voice is a library. In every voice, there is a library. In voice, there is a library. Library contains all input-output functions. Yes, library is a collection of input-output functions. Functions means C language functions. See, almost all the operating systems were developed in C language. Like Windows in C language, Unix in C language, Linux in C language, Mac OS in C language. Every way is developed in C language only. So a library means C language input-output functions to perform IO operations. So this contains input-output functions to perform IO operations between application software and hardware components. See here OS using library. OS just it's using library. It's using library to communicate between application software and hardware components. Okay, every OS has its own library. Every OS has its own library. Yes, to communicate between application software and hardware components. So OS using library. With the help of library only it can communicate. Okay. Next, one more important point, Java perspective. Some important points. Java prospect. See here. C program, C++, Java, Hadoop, Python, all the programs. First of all, links with OS library. Yes, it has to link compulsory. Of linking with OS library, then the execution starts, executes, and communicates with the hardware. Yes, it has to link. Every program, all the application softwares have to link with OS library to run it here. Before running, first of all, linking. Yet that linking can be statically linking or dynamically linking. Suppose C and C++, statically linking. Java and Python, it's a dynamical linking. Yes, we'll discuss. Tomorrow topic. Statically linking, dynamical linking, tomorrow topic. Tomorrow I'll explain that here. Okay. So you can yes, all these programs have to link with OS library before going to start. Okay. See every program, yes, has to link with OS library. OS library. Every program has to link with OS library. Yes, before before yes going to run. Before going to run. Yes, just link. After linking only it can communicate with hardware components, otherwise cannot. So before running it has to link. It has to link. That link can be statical linking or dynamic linking. The topic tomorrow we'll discuss. Statical linking, dynamic linking, tomorrow topic. Yes, that's all about OS. Yes, enough. How OS is working. This knowledge enough. More than this not necessary. Okay. Yeah, this is enough. This is enough. Okay, enough about OS. So that's all about OS. Okay. Yes. See, same topic explain document prepared here, very clearly prepared. System software, application software. Yes, here OS. OS, all these 4 points, what we discussed. All that 4 points explained here. Same here. Hardware, OS, yes, library. On top of it, application software, communication. Okay, that linking. Yes, all this. Yes, very clearly given here. See, 4th points. Try to remember first 4th one here. Yes, Java. In Java, independent of platform. That time, this will be repeating again. Practically, we'll see. That time, we can see practically. Yes, every program has to link with OS library. Practically, I'll explain how linking with OS library. Practically, I'll show that. Okay. Yes. Now, Java is a application software, right? Java is application software. So let us move to application software. Let us move to application software. Yes, application software. Here they say front end, next back end. Front end application software, again two categories, front end and back end. So what is front end? What is back end here? Front end, see here. Here this is front end. What we can see is a front end, right? What we can see is a front end. See, this is front end. It's a front end. Here this form is a front end form. So this registration form, this form taking your data. Yes, this form taking your data, collecting data from you, storing some location. This form collecting data from you. This is called as front end. So front end interact with users. We are the users. We are the users. We are providing details. Okay. So this front end interact with users, collecting data from users and stores in the back end. Back end is to store the data. This all the information storing at some location. All this information storing at some location. That location is back end. So all the information storing at some location. After storing, yes, Durgasoft. They will take all of our details and they will do the follow-up, tracking all the students, right? That's it. Okay, so this is front end. This form is a front end. This information storing somewhere, that is called as back end. Back end. Okay, see here front ends, back end, front ends and back end. See here front end. These are to interact with the end users. It collects data from end users, stores in the back end. It collects data from end users, stores in back end. Okay, see back end. These are used to store and maintain, storing and maintaining data, databases. Yes, backend example databases like Oracle database to store data, to store and maintain data. Yes, MySQL database. Okay, next Microsoft SQL Server. Yes, all database servers. Next, apart from files, in files also you can store data like Windows file system, Linux file system. Next, Hadoop file system, HDFS, 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 Hadoop distributed file system to store big data. This is for big data. Big data. What is big data? I'll explain. We have separate topic and big data also. I'll touch big data also. In Java, yes, topic is there. What is big data? What is Hadoop? I'll explain that point also. Okay. Yes, HDFS, Hadoop distributed file system, Hadoop distributed file system to store big data. So these are our backends to store data. Next, the front end. Front end is collecting data from users. Okay. See here, behind of this form, there is a Java program. Yes, it's a JSP page. Yes, it's a JSP. It's a JSP Java server pages. Java server page means a Java program. That Java program collecting data from you. That means Java is a front end. Java program taking data from you. It's a front end. Java comes on the front end. So Java is a front end. Java is a front end. So let us move to front end. Front end. See, in front end, there are languages and packages. Package is ready-made one, ready to use. Like MS Office, Oracle ERP, SAP ERP, Tally accounting. Yes, all the ready-made one, ready to use. No coding. Without writing any code, you can use it. Without any code, code is not necessary. When come to languages, yes, you have to write the code. Programmer has to write code. It's not easy language. Yes, code. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll stop at 9:30. Class 8 to 9:30 only. Okay. Miss Durga Prasad. Yes, I'll stop at 9:30. No worry. Okay, yesterday extended, but today I will not extend it. I'll finish by 9:25. Don't worry. Okay. Yes. Yes, languages and packages. Yes, Java is a language. Java is language. No, let us move to languages. Languages. Yes, let us move to languages. Languages. Yes, what's a language? What is a language? Language, just it's a media of communication between two things, right? It's a media of communication between two things. Yes, software languages. See, software language. Software language. In software, what is language here? In software, see, one is computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Understandable language. Computer understandable. First one, computer understandable language. Second one, yes, user means we are users. User understandable. Yes, user understandable. Computer understandable. Next, user understandable. User understandable. Okay, computer understandable language. Next, user understandable language. Okay, see, user understandable language means like English language, like Java program, C program, all are user understandable languages. Okay, suppose Java program. Suppose this is some Java program. Yes, it's a user understandable language, like English language. This is Java user understandable language, like English language. Okay, next Python scripting. Here they say Python scripting. Python scripting. Yes, these are like English language. C program, C plus Java, all the programs looks like English language. These are user understandable languages. These are user understandable. Next, what is computer understandable language? Let us see about computer understandable language. Yes, anyone idea? Yes, what is computer understandable language? What is computer understandable language? Yeah, Bharat, good. Zeros and ones. Zeros and ones, good. Yes, computer understandable language, it depends. It depends on generation of, it depends on generation of computers. It depends on generation of computers. Now question here, next one more question. Yes, how many generation of computers? How many generation of computers? Can you answer this question? Very simple question. Yes, who are started their software career? Beginner question. This very beginner question. This is. Of course, I'll explain. Of course, I'll explain. I'm asking your idea. How many generation of computers? How many generation of computers? Yes, yeah, exactly. 5 generations. 5 generations. There are 5 generations. Yes, first gen. What is first generation computer? First generation. Yes, first generation. Yes, you say vacuum. Yes, vacuum tubes based computer. Yes, vacuum tubes based computer. Yes, second generation. Second generation. Yes, transistor based computer. Transistor based. Third generation. Third generation. IC based. Yes, IC based. Yes, this is one subject in our engineering. Yes, in my engineering, we have one subject. This electronic related subject here. We have one subject. Okay. Yes. So first generation, second generation, third generation. Yes. On vacuum tubes, we have separate chapter. Okay. In our engineering, we have separate chapter on this. Transistor, separate chapter. IC, integrated circuits, separate chapter. See, EC, electronic students, they have separate subject on IC. Very tough subjects. Electronic branch. That branch has separate subject and IC, integrated circuits. Okay. Yes. Next, fourth generation. Fourth generation. What is fourth generation? What is fourth generation computer? It's a processor based. Processor based. Yes, it's a present generation. This is present generation. It's a present generation. It's a present gen. Yes, present generation. Yes. What is fifth generation? Fifth generation not yet released. It will be releasing, yes, just in couple of years. Yes, 2025 maximum. 2024 or 2025 will be releasing market. Yes, anyone idea? What is next generation computer? Fifth generation. Just only 2 years left. Yes, almost ready to release. No idea. Yes, fifth generation, it's a AI based. AI means artificial intelligence. AI means artificial intelligence. Okay. Yes, now present generation is a processor based computer. Yes, processor based computer. Computer understandable language. Understandable. Yes, understandable. Yes, understandable language. Understandable language is binary code. Binary code. See, binary code is like this. Binary code. Binary code, yes, is like a zeros ones format. How that binary code generating we'll discuss in Java programming. Yes, in Java we have some data types. That time I'll explain how that binary code generating. Okay, how that binary code generating. Yes, I'll explain very clearly. In Java programming, I'll explain that here. It's a binary code. Okay, CA based. Yes, what is AI based computer understandable language? Next generation. AI based computer understandable language. What is AI based computer understand? Next feature coming. AI based computer understandable language. AI based computer understandable language. Yes, is a high level language. Means English. High level language. High level language English. Okay. Yes. High level language. Okay. It's English. Just it's English. It's English. English. High level language. High level language English. Like English language. Like English language. Like English language. Like English language. So AI based computer. Like English language. Okay. So you can, this is now present generation is processor based. Yes, it's understandable language is binary code. Yeah, this language called as low level language. System understandable language, low level language. Yes, it's a low level language. It's a low level language. Okay. Next, user understandable is a high level language. High level language. Okay. So it has software languages. Software languages are two categories. In software, yes, two categories. Two categories. Two categories here. Two categories. Yes, first one, yes, low level. First one, low level, low level languages. Low level languages. First one, low level languages. Second one, yes, high level languages. Low level and high level languages. Low level and high level languages. Okay, low level language and high level language. So what's a low level language? Low level language, it's a system understandable language. Low level language, yes, it is a yes understandable language. It's a system understandable language. It's a system understand language. System means here it's a processor. System means it's a processor. It's a processor. Processor like 8085. Yes, next 8086. Now presently we are using 8086 series here. Before 90s, this is a processor. Yes, from 90s onwards, 8086. 8086 processor here. Okay. Yes. Yes. Here, system understandable language. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is in the form of binary code. It is in the form of. It is in the form of. It is in the form of binary codes. Binary codes. Binary codes. Binary code like a zeros ones format. Zeros ones format. Binary codes. Yes, it is a yes machine language. Yes, it is called as. Yes, it is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. Yes, it is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. It's a machine language. It's called as machine language. It's called as machine language. It is called as machine language. Next, high level language. Next, high level language. High level language. Yes. High level language. Yes, it's a user understandable language. Yes, it's a user understandable language. It's a user understandable language. It's a user understandable language. Yes, it is like English language, like English language, like English language, like English language. See here, Java is a high level language, Python is a high level language, C++ high level language, C language high level language. Yes, all they are high level languages. All they are high level language. Here's some one more question for you guys. One more question. One more question. Yes, which is first high level language? Which is first high level language? Very simple question and easy to answer also. Which is first high level language? Which is first high level language? See, it's very simple. In C language, which language came to the market first? In software fields, which one came to market first? See, now presently everyone is working based on that language. Who is working based on that language? Java working based on that language. C++ working on that based on that language. .NET also based on that language. Behind of all the softwares, that's our language. First generated, which is here. So behind of all the softwares, behind of all the softwares, some language is there. What is that? Almost all softwares. C language. C language. C language is a first. C language is a first generated. Before that, we don't have any official language. Yes, before that we have the machine language and assembly language. After next is C language only. After C language, everything came. Okay. Yes, C language is a first high level language. C language is a first high level language. Okay, developed by whom? Anyone idea? Who has developed C language? C language is a first high level language developed by whom? No idea? Okay, no issue. Yes, Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Yes, in the year 1972. See, before 72, we don't have any high level language. C is a first high level language. After C, others came. C++ based on C language. Python based on C. Behind of C++ compile, C language compile. Python compile also in C language. Java compile also developed in C language. .NET compile C language. Linux in C language. Unix in C language. Yes, even operating systems also developed in C language. C is the base for all. Okay, so this is about low level and high level language. Okay, see here all the high level languages. Yes, high level language to binary codes. High level language to binary codes means high level language. So this is high level language, right? Python scripting, yes, Java programming, C programming, and all these high level languages. Yet these high level languages how to convert into binary codes. High level language to binary code. Who will convert it? Yes, that English language to system understandable language. Java program has to convert into system understandable language. C program has to convert into system understandable. Python scripting has to convert to system understandable. Yes, who will convert it here? Who will convert? Which one will convert? Anyone idea? Which one will convert from high level language to binary? Which one will convert? Yes, a translator. Okay, what is the translator? Translators. What are the translators? Yes, interpreters and compilers. Yes, interpreters and compilers. Translators are interpreters and compilers here. No, assembler is assembly language to binary code. Yes, translators or assembler is a translator. Interpreter is a translator. Compiler is a translator. Yes, assembler is specially for only for assembly language, not for others here. Other cases we can call as interpreter compilers, either interpreter or compiler. Yes, interpreter. Yes, interpreter or compiler. Interpreter or compiler. Either interpreter or compiler. Yes, converts from high level language to binary code. High level language to binary code. Yes, what is interpreter? What is compiler? Yes, we should discuss about this. Next, what is Java? Java, is it interpreter based or compiler based? Suppose C language compiler based, Python interpreter based. Like that, Java depends on what? Java, is it interpreter based or compiler based? That point you have to discuss. Okay, 1 second. Yes, let me review all this today topic. Let us review today topic. So yesterday all that history completed. Day 2, Java started, introduction given. That history, Java contents, Java popularity. Okay, what's the present question of Java and all that yesterday explained very clearly. Okay, yesterday lot of information given. Okay, yes, today topic is this topic. Today topic, Java features. JDK 1.0 released with this below features here. Yes, today topic. Yes, day 3. Let me save it. Day 3. Yes, I'll share this one also. Okay. Yes, day 3. See, JDK 1.0 released with main features like this here. They are the initial features of Java. Initial features like independent of platform, portability, group language, scalability, and security. These are the initial features of Java. Yes, to understand these features, yes, you must have some basics. Some basics. For that reason, started with basics. Okay. Yes, about ways, about interpreter compiler. Next topic is about interpreter compiler. After finishing that, about executable.class. Okay. So ways. So you see this, starting from basics here, computerware, hardware and software. Yes, hardware. Yes, hardware is not necessary for us. Software. all are programs. Okay, software basically two categories: system software, next application software. System software, it interacts with hardware components, interacting with hardware components. System software, it interacts with hardware components. Example, operating systems and device drivers. Okay, application software, this is for the purpose of application development. One second, let me have some water. Yes, application software for the purpose of application development. Here the applications, commonly used applications, right? To develop these kind of applications, we need some softwares. Those are kind of application softwares like Java, Python, .NET, Hadoop, databases, all the application softwares. See, except ways, all are application softwares. See ways here, see ways, see ways. On top of ways, all application software is running, right? Okay, application software cannot interact with hardware directly. Only ways can interact. Only ways comes under system software. Others are application software. That's it. Except ways, all are application softwares. Okay, so what is ways? Yes, platform. Okay, see, before going to start ways, there is a bias starts. In your system, there is a bias. Bias is responsible for booting ways. I think not expected this much of basics, right? Very basic started. I think no one expected these kind of basics. Yes, about ways, even including bias also explained. Even including generation of computers also explained here. Yes, very basics, very fun. There are unknown facts. Okay. Yes, guys who are having 10 years of experience, just you ask him. Yes, what is bias? Just you ask him. No, he will not explain properly. Just ask him about ways. No, no explanation properly here. How many generation of computer? Just you ask him. No answer. But you should know everything here. Once you are in the software field, you should know everything. Try to get the information from different websites about your software. Try to gather more information. See, not only working platform. Suppose you are yes choosing some platform. Not only working platform. Try to gather other information also from the different websites here. Just try to gather the software information. Yes, if we gathering all that information, automatically you will become expert in software field. Okay. Yes. So what is Waze? It's a platform. Okay. So Waze is like a platform. Next, it's an interface. Interface between application software and hardware components. Next, one more important point here. Every program has to link with Waze library. These programs linking with Waze library before going to run it. Compulsory linking. Suppose C and C++, statical linking. It's a tomorrow topic. Statical linking. Java and Python is a dynamic linking. See, Java and Python, these are independent platform. Reason dynamic linking. C and C++ platform dependent. Reason statical linking. The topic practically tomorrow I'll explain. So this is about ways. Okay, fine. Yes, next. So Java is application software. Java is application software. Yes, in this front end backend here. So Java comes on the front end here. So that's the reason I moved to front end here. In that language and packages, Java is a language. So that's the reason moving to language. See the way of introducing. Way of introducing to Java. See, started with software. Software. Java is application software. So simply move to application software. Yes, here front end, back end. Java is a front end. Simply move to front end. In front end language and packages. Okay, Java is language. So moving to language. Yes, in this low level language, high level language. Java comes to the high level language. Java is a high level language. Java is high level language. See, same all these points mentioned document here. Software languages. Okay, computer understandable language. Depends on generation of computers. First gen, second gen, third gen, fourth gen. Yes, all these explain very clearly. Very clearly. Yes, what is low level language? Very clearly here prepared. Yes, high level language, very clearly prepared. Okay, right, okay, yes. So which is first to high level language? Same, this point explained. So every high level language program has to convert into binary code. Who will convert? Yes, high level language to binary code. For this, yes, interpreter or compilers convert from high level language to binary codes. That's it. Interpreters and compilers. Okay. See, compilers and interpreters are used to convert from high level language to low level language. Okay. Yes. Next about interpreter and compiler. Yeah, this topic tomorrow we'll discuss. I need more time for this. Minimum 45 minutes required. Interpreter and compiler. Today I can't finish. Tomorrow we'll discuss about interpreter and compiler. Okay, next. What is Java? Tomorrow Java concepts are starting here. Java depends on what? Is it compiler or interpreter or both here? Yes, how both? Java depends on both compiler as well interpreter. Yes, how that explanation? Tomorrow we'll discuss. Tomorrow starting Java concepts. Okay, after that, yes, independent of platform portability and other features. Yeah, that's all for today. Yes, guys, any doubts? Yes, any doubts? Any doubts? See, for your batch, already WhatsApp group created, already communicating in the group. Yes, still anyone share your details? Okay. Yes, this is my WhatsApp number. Still anyone share details, share it. 81718912. Okay, just share your details. Yes, your name. Yes, your name. Next. Yes, your Gmail ID. Next. Yes, what's the time you are attending? Enough. Yes, which time? Morning or evening? That's enough. Yes, your batch. Yes, 8 a.m. Yes, already communication is going on. First session one shared in the group here. Yes, tomorrow I'll give the drive access. Tomorrow, yes, today Friday, yeah. Tomorrow I'll give the drive access. After tomorrow class, I'll give the drive access. Tomorrow Saturday also taking class. Monday to Saturday classes. Okay. See, session 2 shared. Okay. Yes, session 2. Yes, session 1, session 2 shared. So daily, yes, presently I'm using WhatsApp for sharing all this here daily communication. Okay. Yes. Next, I will give the drive access. Tomorrow, I will give the drive access. Drive access. Yes, this is my WhatsApp. Take it. Yes, this is WhatsApp number. Yes, for voice calls also I'm using same number. You can call me on this number also. Still, any doubts are there, you can call me. See, any point of time you can ping me. I can reply. Any point of time, I can reply. 24/7 support. Any doubts, Java doubts. Suppose if anyone stuck in programming, suppose Eclipse is when writing program, Java program, suppose someone stuck. Yes, you can share your doubt. Okay, you can share your doubt. See, if the students are communicating each other, for example, 7:30 p.m. batch, see this. This girl facing some issue. Yes, some students answered. Sometimes, yes, even students are they are sharing doubts. Yes, some cases I am answering, some cases they are sharing knowledge. See, group is very useful. This is okay. Yes, group is very useful. See, someone some doubt. Yes, someone solved. Yes, here myself also address that issue here. Yeah, this guy the solution. Okay. Yes, this see this that communication. Suppose this program. Yes, these assignments submitted assignments. Assignment submitted. That communication. Communicating in the group here with the help of communication. Yes, it's a teamwork. It looks like a teamwork. So with the teamwork, yes, you can get more knowledge, more skills. So for that reason, created a WhatsApp group. So this is my WhatsApp number. Yes, anytime you can, any doubt you can ask me. Okay, or in group also, you can ping it. Okay, yes. So this is about, yes, number, take it. Yeah, that's all for today. Tomorrow also same link. Same link till Saturday. Till Saturday. Same link till Saturday. Same link. Yes. Share your details. I'll add to group. Share these details. I'll add to group. Okay. Yeah. So that's all, guys. That's all, guys, for today. Yes. 8 to 9:30. It's a fixed time. No change in our time cap. 8 to 9:30. It's a fixed time. Okay. Because I have the office. So at any cost, I should finish by 9:30. Okay. Yes. Yeah. That's all. So thank you, guys. Yes. See you tomorrow.